folks, it's Nick Granville. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, I thought I'd talk about are guitar pedals dead? I've seen a heap of people saying this kind of thing lately. They're not dead. Not to me, at least anyway. I just bought this. It is the Suhr Riot pedal. I've wanted one of these for ages. Interesting story how I kind of came to want this pedal, and I'll talk about that today. But I think a lot of people think modeling is kind of killing off guitar pedals, and for some folks it is. You know, some folks who are playing at home, maybe they're like a bedroom guitarist, you know, they live in an apartment and they can't kind of crank up an amp. Well, that makes sense, right? A modeler is like the best thing. I use one. I'm using one right now. I'm using a Fractal FM3. It's a clean Fender style amp, and I'm running this pedal into it. So this is my clean tone. So pretty clean. And then the fire breather. It's a good sound, isn't it? Now, you've probably, if you've heard me play on this channel before, you'll have heard me play like a screaming lead rock tone before, like a fair bit. And it's this sound, except in the Fractal FM3, all right? My favorite sound that I've had in there for ages has been the Suhr Riot, or their version of the Suhr Riot in the Fractal. So I've kind of wanted to get one in real life for a minute, right? I was kind of waiting around till one popped up secondhand. This one popped up. I got it at a good price, so I grabbed it. And it's a cool pedal. It really does sound like I didn't have anything kind of high gain. You know, maybe the OCD could, but I kind of see that more as a rhythm pedal. To me, the OCD is like your classic rock kind of tone. This, to me, sounds like a lead pedal. And the reason I say that is this. So yeah, it sort of feels like it's going into feedback or something. I don't know how they do that. This is like all this kind of harmonic content that goes on in that pedal. So I love it. So are pedals dead? Not for me. I mean, I'm still going to be buying them. I got a whole lot of them on the shelf back there. I got a whole lot of them on a couple of pedal boards as well. And I'm going to continue to buy stuff and demo stuff and show you all what things do. You know, why not, right? Like, these are tools. And the thing I find is, yeah, I have them in the Fractal as well, but I like having them in the real world. Sometimes I want to run through a guitar amp. Maybe I'll run through this little amp here, or either of my amps back here. You can probably see there's my little deluxe, and my Bassman's over there. Got a speaker cabinet in the other room. Sometimes I use amps. For me, it's like I use gear that just gets the job done. You know, be that modeling, be that an amp, whatever gets the job done. And sometimes it's amp and pedals, and sometimes it's modelers, whatever. But it's interesting, hey, isn't it, that I found this pedal via a modeler. The Fractal version of it sold me on wanting to get this pedal. So when it popped up, I was like, right, damn it, I'm gonna have to get me one of those, and it sounds cool. I really dig it. It's not as gainy as I thought, right? Like if I put it kind of about here. So if I put it about here, that's your classic rock sound. Right, but if I turn it up to about halfway, that feels like where I kind of want it for a screaming rock lead tone. So it has quite a bit of mid-range, which I really appreciate, you know, and let's crank it up. This is dimed. Now, the thing I like about pedals is, like, at the moment, I'm running that into a modeler. I'm running it into the FM3. And the thing I like about that is that this is quick to change, right? I sometimes am on gigs where I will have the MD, musical director, or band lead, or whoever will say, oh, can you just do this, this, and this? And I might not have access to the fractal to kind of be able to change the sound, but on a pedal I can just go, blah, 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 there it is, done, right? So even when I'm using modelers, I'll often take pedals and run a pedal into the modeler. And the pedal thinks it's seeing an amp. It doesn't know that it's a digital version of an amp. So even in that instance, it's sort of a hybrid setup a lot of the time. When I did We Will Rock You, I took a dude pedal and ran it into there, and an OCD. And those were my drives, and then the fractal was just kind of doing the rest, because I knew what the MD was going to be like, and that he was going to want to change things like constantly. He might say, all right, in this song, and I could program it, but it's just quicker with the pedal. I write my settings down on the music, the notation, boom, there we are, done, got a sound, right? There is this 3-way switch on this thing. I like it right in the middle. That's sort of that fatter, mid-rangey thing that I tend to like. I don't like the other scooped sound so much, but that'd be useful. Say you were using a Vox AC30, pretty scoop kind of, pretty mid-range heavy kind of amp. You just dial it back on there. Yeah, so I don't think pedals are dead, personally. For me, I'm going to keep buying them. I'm going to, they're another tool, and they all sound different. I don't think you can have too many overdrives because they're kind of all different colors. So overdrives is really where I'm probably going to put my money when it comes to buying pedals. And I bought a crap load of them over the years, and I've learnt a lot by doing it. And would I buy those same ones again? Well, that's probably a topic for another video. Now that I know what I know about this stuff, do you know what I mean? But yeah, there's just so much to it. But I don't think they're dead at all. I think pedals are kind of still around and still play an important part of music. So drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. See you in the next video. Cheers.